If a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, did it make a sound? That's the old proverbial question that people would ask back in the day. I guess today, because I'm asking the question, um, if an event happens and nobody sees it, did the event really happen? And that's what happened in Unrivaled a couple days ago with Dominique Malonga's dunk. Now, I saw the highlights of the dunk. I did not watch the game, but I saw the highlights and I was like, yo, I want to see more of that. Because I remember watching Dominique Malonga when she was over in France and she was dunking on everybody. And I'm being embellishing. She wasn't dunking on everybody, but she dunked a lot when she was over there. And I've said before, the women in the WNBA that can dunk need to start dunking. And there was only two people I could think of. It was Dominique Malonga and Kiki Iriafe. I know both of them can dunk. I've seen Kiki's workout. I know she can dunk, and I know she can go up and jam it down with authority. And obviously, you saw what Dominique Malonga can do. The only other person I've ever seen dunk is Brittany Griner. I know Candace Parker did, but that was a long time ago, and she didn't dunk while anybody was paying attention. Same thing with Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner went up and was dunking with two hands, hanging on the rim, all of that type of stuff. But nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. So if a tree falls in the woods and nobody sees it, did it make a sound? And how many people saw Dominique Malonga dunk? And I was like, that was impressive. It was a fast break. It was a 2-on-1. She got the pass. She didn't gather her steps. She went off of two legs. It wasn't a Euro step, nothing. She went straight to the rim. And on her second step, she was elevated and jammed it down with authority. That's what I'm talking about. And it doesn't have to happen all the time. It just has to happen enough where you are waiting to see it again. And that's all they need. The women that can dunk, y'all need to start dunking. I hope they carry this energy into the WNBA. Well, whenever the WNBA gets their shit together, that's a whole nother conversation. But now that you got eyes on you, well, that's also another conversation too, because the viewership on Unrivaled is not good right now, regardless of what anybody tells you. But again, that's another video. But Dominique Malonga dunk, did anybody really hear about it? I'm not following the Unrivaled. I'm just not. I am not interested in 3-on-3 basketball. I tried to watch it. I watched a lot of it last year because I forced myself to watch it because I do not like 3-on-3 basketball. I tried to watch 3-on-3. I tried to watch the Big Three. I couldn't even watch Olympic 3-on-3 basketball because I wanted to watch that during the Olympics when Haley Van Lith was playing in the 3-on-3 tournament. It could not hold my interest. It just didn't. So I watched it last year. I got some stuff out of it, but to me, it's not enough to keep me interested. So now I'm back to being a casual fan. I watched it this year. I watched the first game because I wanted to see Kelsey Mitchell. Y'all know Kelsey Mitchell, my favorite player. Wanted to see her play. I don't even know what team she plays. She plays for the Hive. Am I correct? And then I didn't. It was, nothing. It just doesn't keep my interest. And then AB almost got hurt, and I haven't watched the game, so I'm hearing the news because now I look at it from the standpoint of I'm a casual fan now, but I'm an educated casual fan because I follow the WNBA, so I know what I'm looking for. I know the names, all of that type of stuff. So if I'm hearing this stuff and I'm not looking for it, but I know when my ears perk up, I know what the alerts are. What is happening with casual fans? Because did anybody hear about Malonga's dunk? If you are if you are an Unrivaled fan, or if you are a WNBA fan, or of a Seattle Storm fan, yes, you heard of it. But what about everybody else? Did anybody see it? Did it even register? Because I guarantee you, if Caitlin Clark would have dunked, everybody would have been covered. But we know what the situation is with that. Obviously, that's an extreme example because she can't dunk. But there's more and more women coming that's going to be able to do that. If Ashlyn Watkins ever gets her knee together, if Toby Fournier, when she gets to the league, Kiki is in the league, is she going to try to dunk next year? Dominique Malonga, you already know what she got to do. She can do. There's always already some people coming over. Um, Dawn Staley just signed that 6'7" girl, another girl from France, but I don't know if she can dunk. I don't know what her game is like. I haven't seen enough of her. But there's enough people to generate interest. But because Unrivaled viewership is down, did anybody see it? If the tree fell in the woods and nobody hears it, did it make a sound? So we back to that. And you know what? The one story that I've been hearing about, not the one story, but as a casual fan, as somebody that is not watching Unrivaled, but I see the stuff on social media. I see the I see the stories and things, the narratives that they push on social media. So as a casual fan, but somebody educated in the WNBA and their players to know what to look for and to listen for, you know what the thing I keep hearing about Unrivaled is? Not the dunk, not Paige Becker's 28 points. It's freaking Marina Mabry fighting. It's Marina Mabry. Her name keeps popping up like she's trying to bully everybody in the league. And I'm like, what? So I saw those are the stories. And again, as an educated casual fan, the Dominique Malonga dunk, Brittany Griner smacking Aaliyah Boston in the face, Paige Beckers, she had 28 points and she seems to be the face of the league now. And Marina Mabry is getting more publicity than all of them because she playing bully. And she gonna hit the wrong one on the wrong day. she gonna FAFO. But in any case, but this is all that women's basketball has until the WNBA and the Players Association get their stuff together and they put something on the court. This is all you got to look forward to, and that's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. So, um, I'm gonna try to tune in to some more Unrivaled stuff, but I ain't gonna lie, I've got other options, and that's what you have to worry about. That's what Unrivaled has to worry about. That's what the WNBA has to worry about. You're gonna always have your hardcore fans. The hardcore fans don't push the viewership up. The casual fans do. And if I have other options, if I'm gonna jump on the video game and play Arc Raiders or Marathon, if I'm gonna watch TV and watch Sinners or you know go see Doctor Doom in the movie theater or all whatever it is, whatever your other options are, if they can capture your attention quicker than Unrivaled can or the WNBA can, eventually it crosses a new threshold to where they're not paying attention. They don't care. And when they don't care, when the product does finally get back on the court on TV, ain't nobody watching anyways. It's just like you watching your favorite TV show, and for whatever reason, you skipped a couple episodes, you skipped a couple weeks or whatever, and you just ain't found the time to get back into it. And before you know it, you 3 seasons behind. And you lose interest. WNBA, y'all gonna F around and find out. Y'all don't want this work stoppage. Y'all better figure it out. That y'all Players Association better take that money and worry about what's going to happen on the next go round of the CBA. So you can put your product on the court and you can continue to build this rising tide, like everybody likes to say, of publicity and new viewership and young girls watching. All of this momentum you got, all this momentum that is the foundation of what you want in a new CBA, all of that momentum, you are pulling the carpet out from under it. So whatever it is that you're going to do, you better do it and you better do it fast. I'm out.